Hello little minions, it's me, Beau, coming to you today with this top-selling fleece travel blankie. It's also called a sleeping bag liner, along with another top seller here on Amazon, which is also a fleece blanket, but this one in particular is made by Coleman. So I was going to compare and contrast these two blankets to kind of give you a bit of an educated guess if you were kind of wondering the same things I was wondering about what the main differences of these things are. When it comes down to length, you can just push it all the way out like that. They're about the same. Let's stretch it out there to about here as well. I would say that the main difference is the Coleman has a little stretchy strap on the end. You see how stretchy that is? So that means that once you roll this thing up into kind of a knapsack type situation, then this loop will actually go around it. So it kind of has that built-in loop that's very thoughtful. The tag is a little annoying, but that's a side thing. You can rip that off if you'd like. In addition, the Coleman also has this monstrosity of a zipper, which it's supposed to be one of those anti-snag zippers. If you've ever had a sleeping bag and you're going along and you try to zip it up, it usually snags on something. Well, they were thoughtful enough to put their giant tag right there, so it's gonna snag on the tag, but once you get past that, it's fairly easy. At least that little red thing right there makes it easy. This, on the other hand, does not have something like that. Look, although it does have the little tag, which is nice, but you will see that it just has a little zipper like that. But it is the exact same material, kind of the soft jersey knit type material. I would say that if you are an ultralight traveler or backpacker, this is not actually for you. Get something with silk in it. This, once it's bundled up, it's about the size of a loaf of bread. And if you are just carrying a carry-on item into your flight, well, it's probably going to be a little big. So you can see that it is fluffy. It does have some volume to it. And once you roll it up, it's fairly good size. See that right there? That's not just gonna hide in the bottom of your backpack. As opposed to a silk sleeping bag liner, it's obviously not as comfortable and soft and not as warm. However, the silk sleeping bag liner, I would say, would achieve 90% of what you're trying to achieve with a sleeping bag liner. Mainly, it keeps kind of that breeze off of you as you're trying to sleep, whether it's at an airport or in a third world country. I do a lot of traveling all over the world, from Africa to Asia, you name it. And I personally do not carry something like this. This is more so just for playing around the house, little sleeping bag, slumber party, snuggling on the couch or something like that, because quite frankly, it's way too big for traveling. So get something that is a silk liner sleeping bag. It crushes down to about the size of a soda can as opposed to a giant loaf of bread, something like this. But that's it. I mainly just wanted to compare and contrast these two. This rolls up about the same size as this. The Coleman obviously just has a few more of those bells and whistles, like for example, this strap like this. So I would say if they're the same price point, go with the Coleman. The Coleman is probably gonna be a bit more expensive. That's my guess, depending on the current pricing as of the making of this video. Oh, and look at that. It's even got a little drawstring on the top to try to seal around your head if you'd like. And it also has this little Velcro thing, which kind of helps it sort of stay in place. Honestly, I don't really care for the Velcro being right next to my face, because usually in the middle of the night, this kind of scratches on my chin or my neck. I don't really care for that, so I'm probably gonna rip that off later. Anyway, that is it. My name is Beau. Hopefully this helps give you a down and dirty demonstration as to what travel blanket is right for you, whether or not it's one of these two jersey knit soft style travel blankets, or it's one of those silk travel blankets that I mentioned earlier. Hope this helps.